This one is one you really want to pay attention to. It's called AnChain AI, Soroban Smart Contract Catalog. I will read a little bit of this, not all of it. It states, Soroban Smart Contract Catalog is an open source tool designed to simplify this process of developing on Soroban. This catalog provides a list of Soroban smart contracts for various use cases. With Stellar, there's definitely smart contract functionality, and Soroban really stands out for those smart contract functionalities. But hear me out on this.
If managing your crypto feels like solving a puzzle, it's time to switch to Decent Wallet. It's just a few taps. You can manage, track, and secure your crypto with unmatched ease. And here's the best part. Grab your Decent Wallet at a discounted price by using the referral link below. Don't miss out on making your crypto experience smoother and more secure.
Developers can leverage the catalog to either directly deploy functional smart contracts, modify existing templates to suit specific needs, or simply gain educational insights. A smart contract catalog with a bunch of templates. You know, think about, and I always use this example, and it's a good example. How many meme tokens are always deployed on what? As ERC20 contracts. They have that readily available for one reason. It's a really easy to use template, if you will. Hence why you can go and deploy a whole contract on ERC20 in about 27 seconds. By Soroban having a catalog where developers can basically, you know, let's put layman's terms. You guys watch Netflix? What's appealing about Netflix? Having a big card catalog right in front of your eyes in which you simply pick what interests you. Imagine being a dev. This looks cool. I think I would deploy a contract, right, from this catalog for certain smart contracts. This is what gives Stellar the one-up, if you will, in regards to that. By offering readily available templates, the Soroban Smart Contract Catalog empowers devs, just like I mentioned, to accelerate their Web3 application development. Now, there's some juicy stuff here that you weren't aware of. So let me jump into the next page. Look at this. And were you aware that AnChain was awarded $95,000 from the Stellar, the community fund? So the Tenzin catalog is an open source catalog, like it says, of audited smart contracts designed to help companies build Web3 projects faster. Max, get to the juicy stuff. Okay, I'm with you. All right. So what I want to show you guys is this straight from here. And this is AnChain. This is their site. Now, what's cool about this is many things, but basically speaking, again, this is something that is not really mentioned. I haven't seen it. I did look around. I don't think I saw anybody, you know, maybe I should have took like a whole hour to find it, but I'm not going to waste a whole hour trying to find this. So somebody else posted it, they posted it. That's not the point. The point is this. There's some real significant things that are mentioned here. Next gen Web3 security and compliance. Think about this. Compliance. What type of compliance? Who is involved with this compliance? Fight crypto crimes and monitor your Web3 security threats. Trusted by leaders in the government, enterprise, and Web3. Even Gala Games is mentioned there and so on. Look at this. Like I said, U.S. government, Stellar, Solana, even Ripple, even Algorand. But here's the key thing. 99.8% of the crypto market is monitored. 100 billion plus daily trading volume secured. Now, why would the likes of Ripple or Stellar want to get involved or partner up with something like this? Probably because they know that, for one, they're going to be moving a tremendous amount of volume. Can you imagine when we get into the billions? And can you especially imagine when we get into the trillions? You really, truly believe that the value of Stellar, XLM, or even Ripple's XRP is only going to be worth what it's currently at? Again, add it up. That wouldn't make sense that it would stay at those prices. It's not going to stay at those prices. So they need to be partnered with a platform that's going to have the support for not only securing these digital assets, but being able to move $100+ billion worth of trading volume and have it absolutely secured. There's 200 plus customers in regards to this. Here's what a little bit of like more of what AnChain does. They investigate and gather intelligence on complex smart contracts in Web3, of course, cybersecurity, right? Compliance. We're always talking about the regulatory compliance. Monitor your digital asset transaction with AI for AML, CTF compliance. Again, the next generation, the leaders in smart contract security, holistic Web3 risk management, trusted by frontline investigators, partner use cases, vast, comply with the largest regulatory requirements and safeguard your crypto platform. And here's again the start of some of that juicy stuff. Financial institutions and enterprises, you better believe that if BlackRock and Fidelity and Vanguard and some of these other big players, they need to get involved with this, but they're not going to be involved with something that doesn't have it all secured and doesn't meet that compliance. So yes, financial institutions and enterprises adopt asset solutions with secure top of mind, protect consumers, and make digital asset space safer for everyone. And look at this. Join our growing list of partners. And again, plain as day, partner with the U.S. government. Stellar's mentioned. It doesn't show, for instance, Ripple, but we know that's part of that list as well. That's bullish news, in my opinion. And it did fly under the radar. I'm going to show you guys just a tad bit more in regards to this. And that is what it highlights. It goes out of its way to mention Stellar. If you're getting a community fund for over $90,000, well, I would imagine you're going to go out of your way to mention specifically Stellar. Are you not? So this integration paves the way for Stellar's thriving developer community to leverage AnChain AI. AI-powered risk or Web3 risk management and security solutions to enhance their security posture as they drive innovation. As digital assets and cross-border payments continue to rise, the need for fraud prevention solutions has become increasingly apparent. Well, no kidding. Or AnChain's AI CISO investigation platform provides an additional layer of trust to institutions. Think about what I mentioned here again. Institutions. What content creator is not talking about BlackRock? What viewer or listener is not paying attention to the king of all institutions, BlackRock? Layer trust to institutions developing on Stellar. Developing on Stellar. Developing on Stellar. Does this not get your attention yet? So much press about XRP last week, and rightfully so. Don't get me wrong. I don't want people to think that I'm flooding XRP. God, no. But Stellar XLM definitely needs to get a little bit more press. By utilizing AnChain's AI open blockchain ecosystem intelligence, which is OpenBEI, Stellar developers can prioritize security and customer safety from the earliest phases of building, and then combine that with what Soroban is offering with the smart contract catalog. And you better believe that for all the people that are complaining about Stellar, saying that the price doesn't move, the only way it's moving is because they ride the coattails of Ripple, I think that's absolutely being naive. Now, to show you guys something, let's show you guys an actual video that introduces AnChain, for instance, the next generation of cryptocurrency forensics platform with that institutional compliance. Let's play this. Smash that like. Here we go.
You could be doing business with criminals, terrorists, or even sanctioned nations without even knowing it, and be subject to federal investigation. The solution is just one click away. Welcome to the CISO Blockchain Forensics Platform, built to enable industry-grade investigation, even by individuals of all levels of experience. Get unprecedented transparency and insight into any address on the Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains, ensuring that you know exactly who you're transacting with and steering clear of any criminal entities, sanctioned individuals or organizations, hacker groups, and more. CISO is set up around an intuitive search bar. Simply entering any given wallet address across Bitcoin or Ethereum will bring you to an address summary screen. Here you'll find all relevant information associated with the address. At the top here, you can see the entity category, name, and specific affiliations. In this case, this particular address is a branch of the WannaCry ransomware family of addresses, one of the most famous ransomware episodes in the past few years. On the left here is our proprietary machine learning generated risk score, meant to be a holistic representation of the risks associated with transacting with this particular address. This takes into account affiliations with known bad actors, participation in criminal activities, suspicious transaction patterns, and more. Moving to the right here, you'll find key metrics, including balance, recent transfers, lifetime in and outflow, and the date of the last and first activity. Scrolling down, we keep a running log of all suspicious transaction chains in which an address participates. Simply click to expand, and you can take a more detailed look at potentially problematic activities. Finally, down here, we come to our transaction graph, an interactive graphical representation of all the addresses in and outflows, listed over here on the right. Ordinary blockchain explorers can be cryptic, unintuitive, and cluttered. We designed CISO to elegantly deliver all the information you need and none that you don't, so you can rest easy knowing you're covered on compliance. But what if we want to investigate further? No problem. We can launch an investigation by clicking this here. Here we have a couple of options: transaction graph and auto tracing. For a quick and easy snapshot of this address, let's start with auto tracing. All we have to do is fill in our search parameters, including time, minimum transaction size, and number of hops, and click the Start button down here. With literally a couple clicks, we're able to retrieve years of transaction history for a particular address. CISO will automatically generate a full report on the address's transaction flow, showing us exactly where the money is going. And if we want to take a closer look, we can switch over to the graph mode. Our AI-powered auto trace engine tracks all of a wallet's outgoing money flow. We can just give it a click like so, and the whole trail is highlighted in red. From here, users can easily get in touch with any cryptocurrency exchanges that are involved, add monitoring to any address they want to keep an eye on, or even download the report for personal records or criminal investigation. Securing your crypto transactions has never been easier. Save time, money, and hassle. Start your CISO free trial at ciso.anchainai.com today.
Wow, pretty darn impressive, right? I mean, I think for the most part, most people don't know about that. Some of you guys do because you're the hardcore Stellar XLM followers and so on, and rightfully so. But I wanted to bring that to at least the masses of who watches our show and so on. Pretty awesome stuff. Smash that like for some Stellar XLM. Hopefully you guys enjoy that segment.
Do we live in a simulation? Probably not, but it is an imitation. The boundary has lifted and there isn't limitation. The technology exists to deliver stimulation. Augmented pixels, vivid integration. We've traded our emotions for digital elation. We are present in containment. Could be sitting in your basement and living in a matrix at the same time. Hidden like Malaysian Airlines, obliviously taken. Can we use this for the base without giving it to Satan? The App Store logo is the symbol of the Masons. Is this even freedom or is it information? How different is your brain to what's written in a paper? Intelligence evolving, artificially created in a singularity. Training algorithms for persuasion. Conditions will remain in a sticky situation. No vision for a change, only silly conversations. Political debates while they fiddle with your data. The epitome of fake, phony, missionary statements. Whether Christian or pagan or Hinduism is your favorite. Religion is a way of belittling a nation. And this is just the basics. Is it a conspiracy to state the president's a state? Or a lizard with a face and any minute he could shapeshift? It's difficult to say, but there's unlimited mistakes. And I'm a little bit sick of it today. So I'm sitting here awake inside the pressures in societies. Depression with anxieties. They messing with your mind, it's the stress and no variety. A devil in disguise, you see the redness in your eyes while your head is in the skies. You've never been a liar, but they questioning your life like you've never been alive.